Watch for your background. I have talked about background like a lot already in my previous classes, I know, but it is part of your composition and particularly important when you shoot on your phone. If you have already seen my previous classes, you may as well skip this video, but if you want to refresh your knowledge with some new examples that are specific to phone camera, please do continue watching. Let me show you an example. Here is a picture taken with 35mm lens on my DSLR. I used the highest aperture value available for this lens, 1.8. You can't really see what's going on in the background as it is blurred to the point when you can't identify the objects behind, just colors. Now, here is the same shot with an iPhone. Alright, now we can see a lot and probably more than we want to. Phone camera takes much more into focus, so it is hard to isolate and highlight your main object if the background is busy. So depending on your situation, always consider background because it will be part of your picture. If the background distracts from your main object, try different angle or different direction like I did in these two images. In addition, it's not only the objects in the background that can be distracting, but colors too. Here is another example. Here, on the image on the left, you can see something yellow in the background. To me, this yellow is not really contributing to the overall color scheme of the image. So I moved a little to hide it behind the tree. This may be a little thing, but it will contribute to making your images better. Here is an example with a portrait. The image on the left was taken from some distance, while the image on the right is a much tighter crop. You can see that the second image is better composed as nothing distracts from the main subject. Obviously, it is unlikely that you will have a bunch of balloons to hide anything unwanted every time you shoot a portrait. So if you find taking a portrait in a distractive background, either recompose, move closer, or change the direction of shooting. So, whenever taking a picture, always remember that iPhone area of focus is quite large, and unless you don't want something to distract from your picture, recompose or remove anything unwanted.